'cause it's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise, we pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs. We pour out our praise to you only. Great are you, Lord, 'cause you give life, you are love, you bring light to the darkness, you give hope, you restore every heart that is broken. Great are you, Lord. It's your breath, 'cause it's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise, we pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise to you only. It's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise, we pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise to you only. Great are you, Lord. And all the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry, these bones will sing. Great are you, Lord. And all the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry, these bones will sing. Great are you, Lord. And all the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry, these bones will sing. Great are you, Lord, 'cause it's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise, we pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise to you only. Great are you, Lord, 'cause it's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise, we pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs. So we pour out our praise to you only. Great are you, Lord.
Here's the deal, guys. Weak, say weak, unstable, struggling Christians. If that's you, you got to learn to build your faith in God on His Word. On His Word. That's why studying the Scriptures is not something we just say just for the fun of it. I mean, do we say that for the fun of it, brethren? Study your Scriptures, read the Bible, study your Scriptures, do your devotion, spend your quiet time with the Lord in the morning. What else do we call that? You know why we keep saying that, Deke? What? Why do we keep saying that? Why don't we keep telling you to read the Bible?
Because we need to read the Bible.
Why? Say what? Okay, and how is reading the Bible going to increase our faith? Because what? Because you learn more about Him. And why is that important? Because you want to be more like Him, right? if you're going to learn to behave like a follower of Christ, it would help to get to know him, right? I mean, right? Isn't that crazy? If you're going to be a follower of Christ, you actually need to read this. Because when the trials come and the troubles come, what are you going to rely on? What are you going to fall back on? That's right. And why is that important? Because this is truth.
Amen.
This is truth. I mean, it really is that simple. I don't want you to read this out of guilt. I don't want you to read this because you think you need some spiritual checklist and God approved of me today because I read my Bible. I want you to read it because you understand how much you need it. You need it. So the results are very different. Studying the Scriptures is the most important thing that you can do. And many of us fail to have a morsel of faith in God because we failed to spend time reading in His Word.